This is the Game Show, and I'm Matt Vasquez. Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show.
The designated hitter, Jim Bayless.
Hot shot to third. VR over to his left, and he's retired here, one away. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's one of the tougher outs around, and he's among the American League leaders in on-base percentage. He brings a very patient approach to the plate, and he's not afraid to take a walk if he doesn't get what he wants. That, he's a very good hitter, too.
There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Chris Davis gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late, winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
And they come into this one fresh off a 3-game sweep to start the home.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Manny Machado makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Manny Machado.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, and he hasn't missed a beat since his last start. Remember, he had 9 strikeouts in that one, and he's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting sixth.
Mark Trumbo into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get him yourself.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. As Drupal Cabrera leads it off here, bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Caleb Joseph will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
Alfonso Trevino will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jim Bayless, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton giving chase. One down. Adam Jones is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball one.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And that misses 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Chris Davis digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Manny Machado heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. He's really been a difference maker on the mound. He attacks the strike zone and is using all of his pitches very effectively. Just one of those guys that's really fun to watch doing his thing.
Right fielder,
Mark Trumbo is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th. Into the windup and the pitch.
Here we go.
Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Drilled to the right side. That one's in there. And the perfect game will go by the wayside. Alfonso Trevino will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
0-1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1. Good knuckleball, and it's a called strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
I got it.
And Saunders will handle this one for out number 2.
No runner. Eat it.
Jim Bayless will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out. Leading off the inning, Adam Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Reddick.
I got it. Come on.
Makes the play, 1 away. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Pedro Velasquez will start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Nope.
Too high. 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Mark Trumbo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
As Drupal Cabrera will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. A little bouncer. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Caleb Joseph will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I got it.
And reined in, 1 away.
Now batting,
Alfonso Trevino will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Hit to short. Jerko has it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
the batter, designated
Jim
hitter,
Bayless will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just 1 final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game 1-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that 1 hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. Nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
So that'll just about do it for Eric Harris, Steve Lyons.